See, Barkha, this is a very criminal act. This has been going on. I mean, it's not happened today. This exam leak, the whole problem starts with the paper leak. And first we used to hear 12th standard paper used to leak, 10th standard. Then it went on and on. Then, a police constable exams paper, you must have seen railway, millions of youth, they work for 3 years, 4 years. And suddenly the paper is leaked and there is re-examination. So actually why it is happening? Because once upon a time, these are basically, there is criminality here. And once upon a time, these underworld dons were involved in extortion, smuggling, so many other businesses. But that criminal businesses have finished. So where they will go? So now it is a criminal act and there are gangs involved in it. And it is all India level. And it is the worst act of terror. Barkha, for me, this is not only selling of paper or leaking of paper. It is an act of terror. Because why I'm telling you, I was a chancellor of a university and I know the trauma with the parents and the students go. For example, NEET exam. You had this girl, young girl, for 5 years she's preparing. And now, these students, they start preparing for NEET exam from year 9th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 4 years, 5 years. The parents, the students, they get through it. They spend millions of rupees in their and then, so this is an act of terror. I think first the government of India should use this criminality.
Why do you use this phrase terror? We should use the word carefully. We should use this phrase carefully.
No,
do you use it with consideration?
Yes.
What do you mean act of terror?
Yes. You can imagine what happens to these millions of students. Take, for example, you were saying 32 lakhs in NEET and NAT. Then there are railway exams recently which had happened. Millions of students were sitting in that. Then you have so many other exams, constable exams, exams for, banking, so many exams happening. They are spending their life. The parents are spending, Barkha, for one exam to appear, at least 700 to 800,000 rupees. And what happens? At the end of the day, the exam is cancelled and there is re-exam. Now you come in the place of these youth and the parents and you imagine what they must be going. It is an act of terror. It is maybe I'm using it in one phrase of it. This is it is a big criminal act. Unless government of India doesn't use this, leakage of newspapers or people involved in that, and they don't crush these gangs. There are gangs. It is not about one or two people. There is an organized gang which is doing it, and there is also nexus of politicians in that. Unless and until they are not thwarted, you will see again and again. Tomorrow again, day after tomorrow again, you will see, and you can imagine why I'm using the word terror. You can imagine the condition of these students and their parents. They are terrorized because they don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You come in their shape after spending 1,800,000 rupees, 5 years, 4 years, and at the end of the day, they have to reappear in the exam. You can imagine what they must be going through.